Hey Pisces Aries cusps, welcome in for your energy check-in for the week between the 16th and around the 23rd of June 2025. If you're Pisces Aries cusps, you have any of those placements, welcome in. This message is for you. And I feel that you are in a spark of spirit and fire, visionary and bold, dreamy and driven. And this week's energy is really nudging you to fully own both parts of yourself. Do go ahead and hit that like button. I would really appreciate it, and do a positive energy exchange. Thank you for being here. Those Pisces Aries trusts that's popping in and you're new, hi, I'm Amanda. Welcome to Mystic Pisces Wolf. Let's talk about what is happening this week before we dive in the cards. So, let's talk about also what happened on the 11th of June, right? We had a full moon in Sagittarius. And I feel like we're still coming down from that energy. And like the spotlight was really on truth, on beliefs and direction. Something may have also become very crystal clear, whether it was about your relationships, maybe it's regarding your path going forward, or maybe it just could have been your inner knowing, And this week, you are in a time of processing, right? The moon will definitely be traveling through the Pisces on the 16th of June, which is today, the day I'm recording this, and into Aries on the 18th of June. So it's like activating both sides of our cusps, right? And this is really rare and potent. Monday to Wednesday, right? Today to Wednesday, the day I'm recording this, you may be feeling dreamy, maybe emotional. There could be a little bit of fogginess. That's that Pisces moon that's really calling us inward, asking, what am I feeling and what haven't I really been honest about? Now, by Thursday into the weekend, from Thursday into the weekend, you'll really feel your fire returning, especially with Mars moving into Virgo on June around the 17th, right? That, I think, 17th Tuesday, right? That's precision. It's that discipline energy that's going to be entering your chart. So this combo is going to really be helping you to ground your dreams, right, into action. But it also is asking you to slow down just enough to plan your next move. So don't leap before aligning, right? No more guessing. This week is about that aligned direction, not just momentum. Now, the sun is also shifting, right? And so that's happening around the 21st of June, where the sun is entering Cancer, making the Solarians, right? Did I say? I hope I pronounced that correctly. A turning point in energy for you. This is activating our fourth house of themes around home, roots, emotional truth. So also depending on what is your what is your fourth house, right? Everyone's fourth house will be different, but it'll be regarding your home, your safety, your roots, your emotional truth. And you may be feeling pulled towards your inner world, your family dynamics, even a longing for comfort. And you might just crave solitude in deep connections, maybe even both, right? Things maybe even from your childhood may be also popping up this week, right? And, this is also when now Jupiter and the Sun will start to dance together in Cancer. And it's going to be a powerful time for emotional expansion, healing your inner child wounds. So yes, definitely something about anything that happened in your childhood could be coming up. Or it also could be dreaming of more supportive environments. And the big message here is you are busy making space for the life that you want to grow. So everything that's happening now is moving you forward. I mean, we've really been in a very big transformative time period over this last few weeks, right? Even this year, right? A lot of things have been shifting and changing. And you know, your cusp energy, myself as well, being a Pisces Aries cusp, we are cusps, right, with Pisces and Aries energy. It can feel really fiery 1 minute, and then it could be like that escapist the next, you know, especially with Mercury and Venus both in emotional signs, right? And Neptune also influencing rising. So you may feel overwhelmed, hypersensitive, or even reactive around the 21st to 23rd, right? Now, that's when the Sun, Neptune, Saturn is all going to like tangle. They're all going to meet up. So you'll be feeling like scattered or maybe emotionally stretched. And it'll just be a time to pause instead of pushing, you know. And this week, yeah, that'll be the 21st to the 23rd is towards the end of the week, right around the weekend. So this week is just about, it isn't just a week to force for answers. Things are going to be revealed. Spirit's going to reveal things. And we don't need to demand any clarity at this time. Things are just going to flow, and all the answers that we are seeking are just going to happen when it's needed. So Mars in Virgo is really going to help fine tune your intentions. So, like, instead of saying, I want to change my life, you're going to find yourself asking, what's the first solid step I can take today to make that happen? So, this week is going to be about organizing your plans, prioritizing your well being, protecting your peace, and just creating a space for your inner voice to rise, because Spirit's messages will come through strongest when you are grounded. Now, so that is really like what's happening with the energetic forecast for our crust, beautiful souls. And also then right now, you're also going to be asked to embody both your sensitivity as well as your strength. And remember, don't ignore your intuition, but also don't rush your fire, right? Align and move with conscious confidence. All right, so let's pull some cards and see what further messages that Spirit wants you to know for this week. Let's dive in. Beautiful Pisces Aries trust, if you haven't yet, hit that like button and share some positive energy with me. If you feel called to, let me know, how are you feeling this week? Is anything so far resonating with you? Is helping you in any sort of way? Do you like these messages where I do a little bit of astrology with the tarot? Let me know in the comments. Or did you prefer just the tarot reading? Let me know in the comments. Right. So we can just get 3 cards, please, spirits. Thank you. We got the Empress. Nice. That is your general energy for the week. Challenge is justice. And then obstacle. Right, let's get some advice. Tower. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck is the Devil. Capricorn energy could really be significant. And so far on the table, we've got Earth energy, Air energy, Fire energy. Let's see. Let's get 1 card to go with the Empress. Trust in the magic. White Raven Spirit. 1 for justice. Is it Shine? 66. 10. 1 for the Ace of Wands. I forgot to do a shuffle here. Ace of Wands with Groundhog Spirit. Time to let go. Let's get 1 for this advice. The Tower. Be fearless and bold. So diving into these cards. I feel like there's a whisper, a wake up, a powerful nudge all at once. All right, let's dive into the overall energy here with the Empress and the White Raven spirit trusting the magic, right? I feel here as your overall energy is you being asked to return to your center. I mean, the Empress, she isn't just about softness, right? She's about divine creation. She's fertile ground, right? Beauty and confidence, rooted in knowing her worth, right? And I feel this week that Spirit's also saying is trust what's already inside you. The magic isn't something that you need to chase, right? You are the magic. So perhaps if you have been doubting your path or second guessing your instincts, Spirit saying stop. All right. The White Raven Spirit is coming through to remind you that synchronicities, signs, the unseen forces are all working for you. You're not imagining the guidances that you are receiving, your creative spark, your healing journey, your divine pull to something new. It's all real. And just make that space for it and nurture what you want to grow, right? Keep watering the seeds or the plants. Looking at your challenge this week is we have justice and we have peacock spirit, let it shine. So there's something about truth, alignment, or perhaps also integrity, all right? That's all testing you right now. Maybe you being called to speak up, own your light, or finally step into a version of yourself that you've been becoming behind the scenes. And the challenge is not shrinking yourself. And Spirit is saying, don't dull your light to make other people or others feel comfortable. Justice comes through to remind us that what's fair, what's true, and what's right, especially in your soul, it matters, right? So this could be about a situation where you've been waiting for clarity or fairness, and Spirit says it's not about waiting, right? It's about rising. Show up as who you are. Let it shine, even if it shakes the room a little bit. Like, right? The message coming through here is what Spirit wants you to know also right now is the Ace of Wands and Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. I feel that there's a breakthrough moment happening for you. A new fire is trying to spark, but it can't fully light while you're still holding on to something that belongs to your past, an identity, a comfort zone, a fear, a fantasy. And Groundhog Spirit is saying it's time to let it go, right? Make space for the rebirth. The Ace of Wands is a divine spark, a new chapter, a yes to something that ignites your soul. This could be a project, it could be a truth, it could be a calling. But to claim it, something needs to be released. So this week is to listen to that quiet voice within that says, you are ready now. Advice for the week here is the Tower with Budget Spirit, be bold and fearless. It feels like that if something breaks down this week, whether it's externally or whether it's internally, remember, it's not punishment. I feel that it's preparation, that you are being liberated from false foundations. And that can really feel intense, it can feel messy, and it can really be emotional, but it's really deeply freeing, right? The Tower and budget energy coming through. Be bold, be brave. This isn't the time to play small or stay safe. What collapses was never meant to last, right? What rises now, that's where your true power is going to live, right? That's where your true power lives. Numbers that could possibly resonate with you or be important for you this week is triple ones. Ones is all about new beginnings. Triple ones is also alignment with purpose, that you are on the right path. Double sixes is all about balance between material and also spiritual, nurture relationships, right? Tens is also coming through completions and rebirth. Cycles are ending and the wheel is turning. Sevens is also coming through spiritual awakening, inner wisdom, and just to trust your inner voice. Fours, double fours, triple fours is all about divine support, that you are being supported, that your angels are with you, and that you are protected on your path. So, my beautiful Pisces, Aries cusp, this week, let your truth be louder than your fear. Let your passion be stronger than your past. You are stepping into new territory, and the universe is not asking you to be perfect. It's asking you to be present, be brave, and be real. So take that inspired idea and just run with it. Say the thing, release the weight, let the magic unfold, right? And not because you chased it, or busy chasing it, but because you finally said, I'm now ready to receive. Now is your time, beautiful cusp soul. Let it all fall into place. Let me know, beautiful souls, how this message helped you. Did it resonate with you in any sort of way? Hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment, share it with another Pisces Aries cusp that you know, and I'll see you in the next one.